Hey guys, welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I've got a little bit of a different video for you today. This is kind of a health update slash cautionary tale slash this is my life.
Slash little recipe, right?
Little recipe in there too. We're going to be making some seed butter with some beautiful, not sesame, with some beautiful sunflower seeds. So I got these at Aldi. They've already been roasted and salted, and they make a very delicious seed butter. And the reason why we're making seed butter is because it's been about a year now that I realized that I can't enjoy nuts anymore. Oh my goodness, this is such a story time. So let's begin as we're making our seed butter. I have a little, this is the dry container that comes with my Blendtec, or came with my Blendtec. I used to use it for wet stuff, and the underside of my cabinets has seen better days because there was a lot of wet blow-ups. So I only use this for dry now because I learned. Alright, so if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I have had kidney stones. So I had them taken care of. Everything's great now. I just had my second ultrasound, and the doctor was like, yes, you are good now. You don't have to worry about that. We'll check again in a year. Drink lots of water. Okay, so I knew I had a kidney problem. I've had a kidney problem since I was a kid. So I was starting to have pain in my back, especially after we had gone biking. I was doing intermittent fasting, so I didn't think it was anything that I was eating. And the pain had gotten so bad one night that I said, you know what? I'm not going to wait till after the holidays. This was like the beginning of December last year. We need to go and tomorrow, because I can't take this pain anymore. I was going to wait.
To the doctor.
To the doctor, yes.
All right, guys, I just realized as I was editing this that I had not even conveyed to you how awful the pain really was that night. And on Christmas morning, Christmas afternoon, what had happened was I was under the impression that the kidney stone or stones that I had were on the move, and that's why they were causing pain, when actually what it was my intestines like cramping, like seizing up from the nuts. And yes, I was so sensitive to the nuts that even the almonds in the almond milk were setting me off. And I wasn't expecting that pain from food because I didn't have any food allergies at all at that point. And I was already 53 years old. So I wasn't expecting to get food allergies later in life. I didn't think that that was possible. I mean, if you don't have the allergy when you're a kid, I didn't know that it is something that's quite common for you to develop them later on in life. And the pain was so bad, and I thought that it kind of went hand in hand with the kidney problem, because you always hear about people saying that the pain from kidney stones is just as bad as from labor. And I had 3 kids without any pain medication, and I'm not squeamish or anything, but this pain was horrific. I didn't know how much longer I can endure it. I was actually using my Lamaze breathing to get through it, because that's how intense it was. So we were going to go to the emergency room that night. But by the time that we got everybody settled, you know, we had a sick dog at the time. By the time we got everybody settled, the pain had already started to subside. And I said, you know what, let's not go to the emergency room tonight. Let's go to like a doctor's office tomorrow, so that it would be, you know, not as crazy in the emergency room. We'll go to a doctor's office, and it won't be as expensive and it won't be as crazy. So that is why we waited.
So we went to the doctor, and sure enough, they said, "You've got kidney stones, and they're not coming out on their own. We have to take them out." So, great. I said, "Fine, this is scary. Let's do it though." So I went and had the first procedure done. And I shouldn't have been in any more pain after they did the first procedure because these stones weren't going anywhere. The only time you have pain from kidney stones is when they get stuck. So it was Christmas afternoon. We had just had breakfast, and I was in so much pain I didn't know that I could go to Christmas dinner. But I waited it out a little bit and the pain went away. And I was like, there shouldn't be any pain associated with anything with my kidneys because I have stents in and it's not blocked. So I realized, wait a minute, you can't eat nuts anymore because you were intermittent fasting and the only thing that you ate before was coffee with almond milk in it. And sure enough, Christmas morning, I had the coffee with the almond milk and a whole buttload of cookies with almonds on them. So then I started to do the math in my head, or if you're from the UK, I started to do the maths in my head, and I said, oh no, I finally figured it out. Nuts are off the table. But then and sure enough, they were off the table because right then and right there, I stopped with the tree nuts. Didn't have a problem after that. So, which is a whole nother story right now because I'm going through a whole gluten thing. That gluten is bothering me as well. But I'm finding out that it's quite common to have allergies that just crop up in your late adulthood. I hope it's not too late, right? But I mean, not as a kid. Like later on that you develop these allergies. Apparently, your body renews itself completely, every single cell, every 7 years. And the way that GMOs are going and everything, that is causing allergies in adults that weren't there before, that they didn't have as kids. So now I'm finding out you can't eat tree nuts. The jury is still out on peanuts because I was having the peanut problem at the same time as the gluten problem. So I'm going to try and reintroduce peanuts, but I'm thinking it's the gluten because I haven't had any problems since I have ditched the gluten, and it's been almost 2 weeks now. So I'm going to reintroduce the peanut butter, and hopefully that will be okay, but as it is right now, we're making some seed butter. Now, this is the easiest thing in the world. Oh, can I just say, if you've got any doubt in your mind, go see a doctor. You shouldn't be in pain, number one. So if you're in pain, go see a doctor.
Yeah, listen to your body.
Listen to what your body, and if you don't have any idea what's going on, get some advice from a doctor. It was just so clear to me that it was the nuts that was causing my pain. And I happened to be right and I did mention it to the doctor afterwards, and he was like, yes, you're correct. So,
good job.
Yeah, thank you. But it really sucks not having almond butter. It has sucked lately. I think I haven't had peanuts in about a month now. So that kind of sucks too. But this is just a super simple recipe. It's just seeds. No liquids, no nothing. It's just the seeds. And you can't believe how quickly this comes together. We're just going to go over to the Blend Tech now and blend this up, and you'll see exactly what I mean. And this is so nice when you pair this with a jelly or something, if you put it on toast. Gluten-free toast now. Gulp. But the salty sweet thing is pretty amazing. So let's just put this on sauces and dips and see what happens. Yeah, we got a little backdraft
Well,
on
let's
that,
see
but
inside.
it's dry. Right?
Ooh.
Creamy, delicious. We've got Maddie here with some gluten-free crackers to
Oh,
do a
I
little
am?
taste test.
Okay.
Sure. All right, we've got our towel taster.
I didn't even put on makeup yet. Oh my god. Let's get a little taste.
It's so creamy and so.
It landed this way up.
Nice.
So that's good.
It's so creamy and so smooth. And what did it literally take? Like 30 seconds?
Very good.
It's
And I love when it's warm from the blender.
Yes. It's got that
And
nice
that's up to
salty
thing.
thing going on there.
I did not touch that part.
Did you flip it around?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's good.
All right.
Very,
so
very good.
there is life after nut allergies.
Mm-hmm.
There's always seeds.
There's always money in the seed stand.
You could also use pumpkin seeds, pepitas.
Mm-hmm.
You could use sesame seeds and make like a tahini type dip.
Yeah.
You could also add a little sugar to that and make
I was going
a
to say,
sweet butter.
it's great like this,
Uh-huh.
but if you did want it a little sweeter,
Yeah. If you did
Totally add some
sesame
sugar.
seeds and added sugar, guess what? You got halva.
wow.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So delicious. So I hope you give this a shot. Be suspicious if your body is telling you something is wrong with it. It might be a food intolerance or it
Could
might
be.
be a food allergy.
Yeah, it could be.
So look into it if necessary. Don't be a dummy like me. Well, I hope you enjoyed story time and little recipe. One ingredient. Come back for another real recipe next time. Well, this was real. It was just one ingredient. But I hope you subscribe. Throw it a like if you liked it. Share it with a friend. And I appreciate you watching. And until next time, much love.